a friend of mine has been having repeated episodes of vaginal infection and asked me the other day what she should do just so she could stop having them. So I am putting out this video just so I could help those of you guys who have this. I also have a video on vaginal infection which is currently on 60,000 plus views. I would advise you look it up because it might also be of help too. If you have been having episodes of vaginal infection, these are the health advices or health tips I would advise you to stick to. My first tip is for you to always wear disposable pants throughout the course of your vaginal infection. It could last for 2 days, 5 days, or 1 week. You should always wear a disposable pant. Every woman should have a disposable panties somewhere in her luggage where she could use it for emergencies or for times where she's not in comfortable areas where she has to wash her pants daily. My second point is using pant liners, okay, as frequent as possible, not just when you are having a vaginal infection episode, but also when you are in uncomfortable situations or places, okay, like a trip where you feel like, I feel like pant liners should be used every time, right? Unlike disposable panties, pant liners are cheaper, even though it might not be as effective as disposable pants, but it's cheaper and it could be afforded, right? I know some of you guys will come to this video and you're like, no, sunshine, it's expensive, I can't afford it. But the answer is no one affords sickness too. My next tip is to change your panties every 3 to 6 months. This is for those of you guys that say, okay, I can't afford disposable panties or I can't have a pant liners. Even if you have a pant liners, right, you still need to wash those panties, right? So generally, the general health tips of women is to change your panties 3 to 6 months. It's a must actually, because so many things pass through the panties at that period. You had sex, you threw the pants somewhere on the floor, you felt hot, you decided to remove the pants and discard, and sometimes not properly, right? Because maybe you're very tired and all. So I feel like the panties or female panties should be changed every 3 to 6 months. My fourth tip is how to properly wash your underwear or panties. Most of the causative organisms that are responsible for most vaginal infections, like yeast infections and the rest, cannot be killed just by washing your pants with detergent or adding a disinfectant. Yes, disinfectants are good too, but you need heat, right? Only heat can kill most of those organisms. So to properly wash it, you need hot water, right? Soak your panties in hot water, maybe overnight, at least after every episode of vaginal infection, or at least once in a week or once in a month. You don't need to wait until the pants accumulate. You could soak 2 of them. You could just boil water in a boiler and pour it, right, and add your detergent and any disinfectant of choice. So heat is very, very important. You should also cultivate an habit of ironing your underwears. Yes, iron your panties, iron your tights, iron your briefs. That's the only thing that's going to help reduce these causative organisms, because even after washing them, they don't die properly. Next, I would say that you should take appropriate prescription for your vaginal infection. Okay, run a test and get the particular causative organisms, and then get a drug that works for you. Okay, don't just randomly take drugs, because over time the body gets used to that particular drugs and it might not be effective again. So yes, run proper tests and check up for your vaginal infection. And I also say that vaginal infection drugs should not just be topical. Most people use just topical, like creams on the vagina, just to stop the irritation and want the sickness to run its full course. But that's not it. Vaginal infection drugs has topical, it has suppository, which is the one that is injected into the vagina, right? We also have the oral, okay, the one that you take inside, just so you kill the organisms from inside. So yeah, take appropriate prescription, oral, suppository, topical, okay, just so you could get it out of your system once and for all. If you're also in an area or a location where there is no access to modern medicine, or you can't get access to any pharmacological drugs to take for it, I would advise you also make ginger and garlic water. You can take some daily and also use some to wash the outer surface of the vagina, okay? Because ginger and garlic water has anti-inflammatory properties that can stop itching and irritation. There's also something we call silk bath, which is sitting in a bucket of hot water. Just add a little bit of apple vinegar to it. That also reduces irritation and itching. I would also advise using suppository boric acid. It is proven to be very effective in lots of women. So yeah. Thank you so much guys for watching, and see you in my next video.